ഇന്നത്തെ വീഡിയോയിലേക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും സ്വാഗതം. കോഓപ്പറേറ്റീവ് സർവീസ് എക്സാമിനേഷൻ ബോർഡ് പ്രൊമോഷൻ ടെസ്റ്റ് ജനറൽ മാനേജർ തസ്തികയുടെ പ്രൊമോഷൻ ടെസ്റ്റിന്റെ സിലബസിനെ കുറിച്ചുള്ള വീഡിയോ ആണ് ഇന്ന് ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്നത്. ചാനൽ ആദ്യമായി കാണുന്നവരാണെങ്കിൽ ചാനൽ തുടർന്നും ലഭിക്കാൻ ചാനൽ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യുക. വീഡിയോ ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടാൽ ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യുക. വീഡിയോ കൂടുതൽ പേരിലെത്തിക്കാനായി ഷെയർ ചെയ്യുക. സിലബസ് നോക്കാം. ജനറൽ അഡ്മിനിസ്ട്രേഷൻ 10 മാർക്കിന്റെ ചോദ്യങ്ങളാണ് ഈ വിഭാഗത്തിൽ നിന്നുണ്ടാവുക. കോഓപ്പറേറ്റീവ് ഗവേണൻസ്, പോളിസി ഗവേണൻസ്, 4 പില്ലേഴ്സ് ഓഫ് കോഓപ്പറേറ്റീവ് ഗവേണൻസ്, ടീമിംഗ്, അക്കൗണ്ടബിൾ, എംപവർമെന്റ്, strategic leadership and democracy, rural economics and rural development, administration of cooperative department, setup at state, district and taluk levels, designing the organization and staff, employee performance management, setting goals, supporting employees motivation, observing and giving feedback, conducting performance appraisal, decision making, steps in decision making process, problem solving and decision making, planning, delegation, basics of internal communications, personal policies, personal management, office administration, manual of office procedures, types of cooperative structures, vertical versus horizontal cooperative organization structure, relevance of professional management, budgeting and budgetary control, cooperative education and training, identification of training needs, rate of NCUI, KSCU, Circle Union, NCCT and NCCA, Management. 15 മാർക്കിന്റെ ചോദ്യങ്ങളാണ് ഈ വിഭാഗത്തിൽ നിന്നുണ്ടാവുക. കോഓപ്പറേറ്റീവ് മാനേജ്മെന്റ്, കോൺസെപ്റ്റ്, മീനിങ്, ഡെഫിനിഷൻ, യൂണിക് ഫീച്ചേഴ്സ്, structure of cooperative organization and management, essential management functions, planning, organization, directing and controlling its applicability in cooperatives, democracy, direct and indirect democracy, decision making in cooperatives, management structure, role and responsibilities of general body, role of directors, president and chief executive officer, functions and duties, principles and practice of cooperation, rural economics and rural development, human resource management, accounting for decision making, functional management in cooperatives, core skills in management and supervision, problem solving and decision making, planning, delegation, basics of internal communication, management of meaning, managing oneself, relevance of professional management in cooperatives, major tasks and issues in cooperative management, leadership and supervision, style and functions of leader, communication, asset liability management, banking risks and risk management, organization, behavior, individual and group behavior, motivation, group dynamics and leadership, conflict resolution, banking. 30 മാർക്കിന്റെ ചോദ്യങ്ങളാണ് ബാങ്കിംഗ് വിഭാഗത്തിൽ നിന്നുണ്ടാവുക. ക്രെഡിറ്റ് മാനേജ്മെന്റ്, ക്രെഡിറ്റ് അപ്രൈസൽ, analyzing financial performance, relationship between items in balance sheet and profit and loss account, trend analysis, comparative statement, preparation of projected financial statement, ratio analysis, interpretation and different ratios, statement of the sources and uses of funds, structuring a credit proposal, working capital concept and management, appraisal techniques, trade cycle, credit rating, technical and economic feasibility studies, credit rating, rating methodology, team lending, debit service coverage ratio, cash flow analysis, cash budget, bill finance, deferred payment guarantee, credit scoring, credit delivery system, documentation, post sanction supervision, control and monitoring of credit, consortium finance, multiple banking infrastructure financing, dealing with credit defaults, stressed assets, corporate debt restructuring, SAR, FAESI, NPIS, recovery option, right of appraisal methods for different types of clients and products, risk management, risk concept, risk in banks, risk management framework, organizational structure, risk identification, risk management, sensitivity, basis point value, duration, downside in potential, value at risk, back testing, risk monitoring and control, risk reporting, market risk identification, measurement and management, credit risk rating methodology, risk by weight, eligible collateral for mitigation guarantees, credit rating, transaction metrics, counterparty risk, credit exposures, recovery rates, risk mitigation techniques, operational and integrated risk management and capital management, Basel norms, treasury management. Treasury management, concept and function instrument in the treasury market, development of new financial products, control and supervision of treasury management, linkage of domestic operations with foreign operation, interest rate features, mixed pricing of assets and liabilities on balance sheet, investment and funding strategies, stock option, debt instruments, bond portfolio strategy, risk control and hedging instruments, investments, treasury bills, money market instruments such as CDs, CPs, IBPs, derivatives, credit default swap option, annexed balance sheet management, prudential norms, capital adequacy implementation of Basel norms guidelines, RBI guidelines, banks balance sheet, component of assets liability, ALM, implementation, RBI guideline, gap analysis, mechanics, assumption and limitation, the relationship between gap and become statement, finding liquidity management, liquidity, business strategy, profit and profitability, analysis, asset classification, provisioning, effect of NPA on profitability, profit planning, measures to improve profitability, disclosure guidelines, CRR, capital, funds, risk-weighted assets, central banking, evolution and functions of central banking, functions of central bank, bankers to government, bankers to bank, minority policy functions, currency issue and management, payment system function, maintaining internal and external value of currency, regulation, facilitation and supervision of financial system, promotion function to support growth and other national objectives, development of financial market, RBI, BR Act, FEMA, Banking Ombudsman Scheme, Financial Section Reform, institutions set up by RBI, NABARD, IDBI, DFHI, IRBI, UTI, monetary policy and credit policy, rural banking, foreign exchange business, priority sectors, financing and government initiatives, taxation, income tax law, income tax return, tax deduction at source, retail banking, treasury management, software application. 15 മാർക്കിന്റെ ചോദ്യമാണ് ഈ വിഭാഗത്തിൽ നിന്നുണ്ടാവുക. Introduction to IT, impact of IT on banking, changing financial environment and IT as a strategic response, hardware, software, system software, operating system, desktop, OS, bar service, Windows desktop server, Unix computer language, first generation language, second generation, third generation, and fourth generation languages, database management system, Oracle, Log, MS, SRL 2005, MySQL, application service, web browsers, application software, packaged software, custom built software, etc., computer networks, equipments and data communication system and design, software development, data warehousing, data mining tools, MIS and organization support system, application in banking, centralized banking system, core banking system, system administration, database administration, application server and application administration, network administration, domains, ISPs, hosting, data downloads, or uploads, data center, data storage devices, data backups, restoration, disaster recovery center, delivery channels, ATM, EFT POS, phone banking, internet banking, SMS banking, mobile banking, credit, debit cards, smart cards, emails, SMS alerts, e-commerce, secure electronics transfer, set, payment gateways, threats of information system, കേരള കോഓപ്പറേറ്റീവ് സൊസൈറ്റീസ് ആക്ട് ആൻഡ് റൂൾസ്. 20 മാർക്കിന്റെ ചോദ്യമാണ് ഈ വിഭാഗത്തിൽ നിന്നുണ്ടാവുക. അഫിലിയേഷൻ ടു അപെക്സ് സൊസൈറ്റീസ്, ചേഞ്ച് ഓഫ് നെയിം ആൻഡ് അമെൻഡ്മെന്റ് ഓഫ് ബൈലോസ്, amalgamation, transfer of assets and liabilities and division of societies, membership, regular and nominal members, restriction on holding shares, transfer and withdrawal of shares, final authority in a society, appointment of committee, reservation of women, SC/ST depositees, representative and persons with banking experience or professional qualification, government nominees, election and removal of president, State Co-operative Election Commission, 28B, Annual and Special General Body Meeting, Super Session of Committee and Constitutional Deadlock, Appointment of Administrator and Administrative Committee, Deduction from Salary to meet bank's claim, Direct and Indirect Partnership of Government and Societies, Principal State Partnership Fund and Subsidiary State Partnership Fund, appropriation of profit, investment of funds, statutory and fees, free reserves, allocable surplus, cooperative audit, statutory and concurrent audit, administrative audit, inquiry, supervision, investigation and surcharge, vigilance officer, settlement of disputes, monetary and non-monetary cooperative arbitration, court and registrar insured, cooperative banks, enforcement of charges, execution of orders, awards and decrees, attachment of property before award, appeals, revision and review by tribunal, appeal and revision by RCS and Government Cooperative Service Examination Board SATBRA 192 ABC, offences and penalties, cooperative union establishment, copy of act, rules and bylaws to be open to inspection, bar on jurisdiction of court, power to exempt society, service of notice, registrars, power to rescind resolution, use of premises, power to exempt from rules, other allied subject mark 10. Deposit insurance and credit guarantee cooperation risk fund scheme, member relief fund scheme, consortium lending and deposit guarantee scheme, employees self-financing pension scheme, 1994 pension fund, pension Kerala cooperative ombudsman scheme, banking ombudsman LIC linked group gratuity scheme, Kerala cooperative welfare and development scheme, Kerala cooperative agents welfare scheme 2001, cooperative employees welfare board depositors awareness fund, Gahan scheme, Kerala Cooperative Agriculture and Rural Development Bank Act 1984, KIMB, KICMA, KCAPE, ICSTI, etc. Income Tax Act, Goods and Sales Tax Act, Consumer Protection Act, Oral and Documentary Evidence, Fraud, Misappropriation of Funds, Forgery, Breach of Trust, falsification of accounts, contract, indemnity and guarantee, pledge, hypothecation, mortgage. ഇന്നത്തെ വീഡിയോ ഇവിടെ അവസാനിക്കുന്നു. ചാനൽ തുടർന്നും ലഭിക്കാൻ ചാനൽ ആദ്യമായി കാണുന്നവരാണെങ്കിൽ ചാനൽ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യുക. വീഡിയോ ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടാൽ ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യുക. വീഡിയോ കൂടുതൽ പേരിലെത്തിക്കാനായി ഷെയർ ചെയ്യുക. എല്ലാവർക്കും നന്ദി.